Hello mates, welcome. This is Harz and let's talk about Doom the Dark Ages. So, in March of 2025, which is basically this year and it happened quite recently, Bethesda organized a couple of events. One of them was held in Los Angeles, the other one was held in Germany, and maybe there were more locations where it was held, but I'm not sure about it, I don't have any information on that. Content creators and game reviewers who were invited received a golden opportunity, mates, to play in the newest Doom the Dark Ages. As a result, a few interesting gameplays popped up on YouTube and our social media, and we could learn a lot about the game from the interviews with Hugo Martin and Marty Stratton. Doom the Dark Ages is a prequel to Doom 2016, mates. So Doom the Dark Ages is gonna be about how the legendary status of Doomslayer was built, and we are going to learn about his testaments from the past. The game shares a lot of similarities with classic Doom games, but it's going to have more freedom of movement, even though we won't be able to use a meat hook like in Doom Eternal. However, it doesn't mean that the game is going to be slow by any means, and if you would have a desire to increase the game speed, you can still do it with slider settings anyway. Marty said that we can expect more new demons in the game, but we can also expect a lot of familiar demons. Just one example is a zombie that looks almost identical to the zombies you can encounter in Doom 2016. Its software didn't remove glory kills completely, so we can still expect to see some new awesome finishers. But the game focused more on a dynamic melee system this time. Finishers are going to be different depending on what melee weapon you have equipped and what type of an enemy you are dealing with. There are different finishers for casual and super heavy demons, and they do vary a lot actually. The system of mixing glory kills with fast melee finishers allows to move fluidly from one enemy to the next one in order to keep the fast tempo of the gameplay. I think this is a nice idea. Some people might complain that we don't have as many glory kills as in other Doom games, but it might actually be a nice idea to mix those two different elements of the game. Hugo mentioned that he doesn't have a favorite weapon, but he talked with a lot of excitement about River Chain Shot. He compared it to a rocket punch, mates. It's going to be a very good weapon against super heavy demons. Every time when you successfully perform a parry, the chain shot is gonna be supercharged, allowing you to keep a good momentum when encountering difficult enemies. The game relies on parrying a lot, so maybe if you like Souls games, maybe you are going to like Doom the Dark Ages as well. Just maybe. Just maybe. It's going to be possible to use a rocket launcher from a very close range without receiving any damage. Wow! How is even possible?
Huh?
So it's possible because its progression path, mates, is gonna allow you to build a shield after a successful parry, of course. This parry will grant you a temporary protection from the blast. This is really well thought in my opinion, because most of us who played the other Doom games can relate to be killed at least once, I think, by a self-rocket explosion. I can't even count how many Ultra Nightmare runs I lost to it. What you have to remember about the basic game mechanics is that Slayer exploits weaknesses with a shield, but you replenish resources with your fists. It's something you have to learn and get used to in order to survive, especially if you're going to play the game on higher difficulties. Doom the Dark Ages is an exceptionally ambitious project, mates. The campaign is going to offer 22 missions, of which 15 to 20% players will spend at the controls of Atlan's mech and on the back of a dragon, with Atlan receiving separate missions. When it comes to the main campaign, this is twice as many content as Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal offered. Wow. Wow. It's gonna be huge, mates, it's gonna be huge. It looks like Doom the Dark Ages is going to be the largest, the most polished campaign its software has ever made.
Oh my god! Wow!
The studio from Texas gave up on multiplayer in order to deliver a bigger and higher quality campaign. And personally, I appreciate it a lot. I think I think that it's better to focus on just one thing and do it really, really well than spend less time and effort on the main campaign. Even though actually the multiplayer in Doom Eternal was pretty nice, to be honest. These are the most interesting informations I found about the upcoming release. I'm going to stream the game on Nightmare difficulty for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, and then after that I'm gonna attempt Ultra Nightmare later on. If you don't want to miss my streams, you can follow me on Twitch. The link is available in the description of the video. If you like my content, I would appreciate if you would also subscribe to both of my channels, because I upload most of my Twitch VODs in high quality, by the way, to my second channel, but I use this channel for commentary videos, shorts and my best runs, basically. I wish you all, mates, have a good day or have a good night, depending on where you live on this planet. And I hope that we're gonna see each other next time, here on YouTube or maybe on Twitch, who knows. Okay, mates, see ya, bye bye, take care, see you, hey.